Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will break down the One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 1 titled The Strategy Meeting. We open on the Hero Association headquarters where an emergency meeting of the executives and the top hero is underway. The atmosphere is frenetic, showing just how badly the heroes were affected by the recent attack, particularly the damage caused by the hero hunter Garo. The central crisis is immediately laid bare. The Monster Association has kidnapped Vaganma, the son of the Hero Association's main financier, Nerinki. This isn't just a threat, it's a financial and political nightmare. Suddenly, a livid Nerinki barges into the meeting, demanding the immediate action. He pressures the executive to use their top assets, the S-class heroes, for the direct infiltration and rescue mission. The executive, cautious of the growing threat, are hesitant to commit all their power. We see a lot of exposition here. Child Emperor is at his multi-screen setup, leading the intelligence effort, and he and the executive realize the Monster Association is organized and highly dangerous. The executive reveals their plan. A small elite S-class task force will be covertly infiltrate the Monster Association rumored hideout in the abandoned city Z. The main goal is to rescue the son of Nerinki, but not an all-out war yet. Nerinki, not trusting the association's heroes, introduces his own private high-tech security squad. They are quickly dispatched to search for his son. This introduces an element of civilian risk to unfolding plot. Then we see our class as heroes. We see the big guns, Tatsumaki, Atomic Samurai are being briefed. The crucial takeaway here is that the heroes are reacting to the threat, not dominating it yet. And then we shift to the scene where we see Amaimas meeting the S-class heroes, and he called the top hero pathetic for needing to rescue one kid, claiming their image and their lack of unity. Now for the much needed comedic relief and the return of our protagonist, we switch back to the surface in the crumbling apartment complex of City Z, where the fate of the world is often casually decided. We see Saitama, Genos, King, and Silver Fang hanging out. They are all covering from their earlier fight with the Elder Centipede, but they look completely fine except for Genos, who's been in the pieces and only a detached head. They are doing what they do best, playing video games. Fubuki arrives, dramatically climbing the stairs and complaining about her own team being decimated by her sisters, Tatsumaki, in a power display meant to force Fubuki to join the S-class effort. She is there to recruit the powerful heroes in her room for the Monster Association raid. She is shocked and infuriated to find the hero she considered Earth's last line of defense, Bang, the seeming untouchable king, and the powerful cyborg playing a monster raising simulation game. The peak comedy is here. Fubuki's serious dramatic urgency clashing with the Saitama utterly bored, deadpan attitude. King is sweating bullets, terrified that the dragon level threat of the video game will expose his fraudulence. Despite the Fubuki appeals, Saitama remained indifferent until he realized that the Monster Association is in City Z. This is the only motivation that he needs, not for saving the world, but to protect his groceries and apartment. Saitama goes out after realizing that the hero hunter Garo haven't come to beat Saitama because his hero name is kept boldly. Bang announces he will join the S-class raid, citing his past failure with Garo. King is essentially dragged along by the Hero Association as the strategic asset, despite his quite internal panic. Next we cut to the enemy lair, the vast subterranean base of the Monster Association. This scene shifts the tone to the dark, serious threat facing the world. We find Garo unconscious and heavily bandaged after his brutal battles. He is in a dark cave where he is watched over by the monster strategist Gyoro, a puppet-like creature controlling the powerful monster king Orochi. Orochi, an intimidating multi-headed dragon monster, speaks with Garo. The king of monster is intrigued by the human monster Garo and offers him a deal: join the Monster Association as general. Garo, still driven by his own twisted ideals of absolute evil, initially rejects the idea of following anyone. To test his loyalty and prove his monstrousness, Orochi gives Garo an order: kill one hero within a day. Garo accepts, solidifying his path toward becoming a true monster, even if his motives are different from the other. Here, Season 3 Episode 1 ends. Hope you like the video, and if you do, please subscribe the channel for such content.